Greetings, dear viewers. So there has just recently been some maintenance, some update time on Planetside 2 servers. The servers have just come back up within, as far as I can tell, about the past 20 minutes or so, which may not be the case considering the alert here has been going on for at least 40, I think, around there. So maybe it's come back up within the past hour. Either way, it is far from Primetime, and the servers have come back up only recently, so there's not a whole lot going on as far as fights. I am a little bit surprised to see TR and VS fighting a little bit over here, but as usual, the major fights are occurring on the NC's border. So we've got this going on. Looks like we got some TR action over here, just a small little bit of TR action. Some players trying to take over this base, trying to do a little bit of a back cap. Looks like we have a defensive request and an offensive request on either end of this bridge right here, leading up to this bridge. And we have a big fight happening over here at Snake Ravine as the NC pushes forward with some light armor and some Sunderers, looking to set up a forward position here at the Alatum Botany Wing, which of course is a satellite base for the Alatum Biolab. So getting this will allow us a teleporter to get into the Biolab to begin attacking it. So there is that. That's a possibility. We could fight over here. Big, large fight going on apparently, or medium to large fight. But this base right here, I don't want this base to get back capped, so I'm going to head over here right quick, and I think we will set up as light assault just to go see what's happening over here. Maybe I can stop this cap. Might not be the best idea, but we're going to see what we can do. Oh, apparently it's night. We normally record during the day because daytime videos in Planetside 2 look a lot better. YouTube's compression is kind of harsh on nighttime videos. We do have some TR action going on out here. I need to get into this building. It's an infiltrator doing its thing, doing their thing there. They have a spawn beacon set up right here, and I want to take that out. Okay, why can't I not hit that? I was hoping not to draw attention to myself. There we go. And that's why. That right there is precisely why.
You can still stop this out.
Dang it, I was trying to get a flank off on him after I took out that spawn beacon. Taking out that spawn beacon's a really big deal, though. Alright, looks like the NC, while I've kept them occupied over here on the northeastern side, the NC have taken over the point, and I'm getting resurrected. There is a notification here asking me to join a squad. I'll say yes. Looks like we have a small squad here. Now, we should have... I thought I purchased C4. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't purchase C4. I heard TR calling out here, and I hear their guns off in this direction. Getting that spawn beacon was a big deal, though. There we go. We see the target there on the mini-map. We know where he is. We know his general whereabouts. He's going to be coming around this corner. Yep. There he goes. He's in there. There's a grenade down. We're going to watch out for that. Okay, here he was. We got there just a little bit too late. Alright, so this was fine, and looks like they have a harasser coming in now, or an ant off in this direction. Hey, 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 hey! Oh, ha! Didn't notice that. I'm looking for an equipment terminal because I know we just certed some things up. Now, you probably just saw the spending certs vid, but it's been a while since I played that session. Many days, maybe like a week, maybe more, a week and a half, maybe, I don't know. But I thought we had C4. We did not buy C4. Wait, there's an auxiliary shield? Advanced calibration systems passively increase your maximum shield health by 50. That's pretty cool. Why do I not have that equipped? It was empty on the utility slot. Okay, that's awkward. I know we put some certification points in some of our things here, so we want to use that stuff. Definitely. Alright, so we don't have any C4. Anything along those lines. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we were able to take out a spawn beacon here. I just wanted to make sure this place didn't get capped. Now we can go to where there's most likely a real fight going on. So let me hit K, go to platoon. Okay, we're apparently in a platoon right now, but I want to leave this squad. So I'll find myself here, click this. No, not there. I don't even know how to leave this squad, to be honest with you.
The attackers have been repelled.
Yay, we repelled the attackers. Friends? No. Platoon? I'm trying to find a way to leave this squad, but it's not actually letting me. I can change the colors of the squads. I don't do a whole lot of leaving squads. I normally form them up as a leader with some friends, and then I don't really leave the squad at that point. So leaving squads is not something I... Squad leave? Squad. Show. Clear band. Squad band. Show invite. Auto group. Squad. Looking for more search. Show guild tag. Squad. Squad leave. Okay. Found it. Slash squad leave. There's got to be a way on the UI to actually do that. Alright, so we've got that set up. Now I'm going to hit map and then instant action. And yeah, of course it's taking us over to the Alatoon Botany Wing. And that will get us started in a real fight. Just wanted to come secure this base and make sure we have it all set up. The NC around this area ought to be able to hold it, no problem. At that point, it just wasn't clear to me at the start that that was going to be the case. So I went over there to try and take matters into my own hands. Alright, so I'm still light assault, and we're going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to hit up this vehicle terminal over here. First thing I did was scan the minimap looking for this vehicle terminal, knowing that the fight is a bit further out. So I'm going to pull a flash, and we are going to head over there. I'm going to hit spacebar to center on myself. I'm going to set our waypoint where we need it. Okay. And away we go. Explosions on the road. Can't say I'm a big fan of that. Gonna try and stay off the main road for the most part. Gonna scan carefully for anti-armor mines. Oh, looks like they've got some armor up there. Okay. Well, I gotta get out of here because this is not the spot we want to be in right now, right? Right. So let's go this way. The base we want to get to is over there to the right, and those are some crystals that ants can mine. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to head this way. Looks like we've got some TR firing from these positions. From this base, but this is not the base we want to be in. The base we want to go to is over there. I hear a scythe. A scythe firing on TR. That's good. Okay, so we want to go over here, but I'm trying to find a flanking position. That's all I'm doing. Oh, come on, Scythe McScytherton. You don't got to play like that. You don't gotta play like that. That is a prowler firing on me. I think I'm nice and quick. Hopefully we can just go shoop, and then bail out of here and duck behind these rocks. Okay, well we ended up where we started. We didn't get a good flank off. And I'm light assault, so I can't handle that armor, so I've got to pull back here. And I've got to switch classes. There's somebody just downed. I'm running in that direction. We should have a Sunderer over here that I can utilize to change my equipment loadout. Probably pull heavy. Actually, this looks like a good position for me to bring my Reaver. There's not a whole lot of anti-air. But there is our Sunderer. I'll pull heavy and see what I can do. Stealth up in here. Access the equipment terminal. Pull heavy assault. And we've got our certification points here in what? Oh yeah, we started up our Gauss saw a little bit. Let's pull a night vision optic. How much do those cost? We've got our reflex sight that we can tick on right there, of course, at any particular point. But there's also a night vision sight, I think, that I can load up on this weapon. There it is, right there. It costs 30 certification points. Apparently I don't have 30 certification points, so there's no big deal there. We've got our rail set up. Okay. Equip now. What I'm really interested in is the rocket launcher at this point, because they do have some armor out there. Also, the NC6 Gauss Saw is a good long-range weapon. Good long-range LMG. For those who can use it properly. Incoming harasser. Target down. There were 2 TR in there. Alright, so we can see that they've got armor right there underneath the biolab, but the biolab isn't where we're trying to hit right now, is it? They got rockets flying this way. This is our base. This is the target that we want. We're here where we've got the waypoint. Right there. So I'm not worried about the biolab right now. I just want to come over here. Looks like NC have this base. Oh, it belongs to us. We have taken it. Okay, so we are pushing forward. Good. NC have done a good job keeping the fight moving. We've got a vanguard right there. Now I can push forward. It doesn't look like they have a lot of infantry in this area, so they don't have a whole lot to contest me. So I'm going to move up and try and mark some of these tanks and probably hit them with a little bit of that. Gonna hit and move, or shoot and move. Got 4 rockets total. I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot with these rockets. Incoming harasser. Mark it. See TR jumping with those jump pads back and forth between bases. Well.
Visual on hostile engineers. Eyes open, enemy heavy.
Difficult to land those shots. Got an infiltrator right there. He'll do a good job with it.
In the air.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to land shots at that range too. Which is why I'm not going to be fighting there. So it looks like we have TR jumping back and forth on these jump pads right here, so I'm going to intercept them. I'm not sure where you think you're going, friend.
Enemy heavy spot.
Here he comes. Hit him once on the way down. Alright, I'm going to reload. Hope they don't come back anytime soon. Looks like they might. Shoop. Okay, here we go. Let's see what I can do if I get up there. See if I can spot a target. No targets immediately in the vicinity. I can probably sneak around the wall here. And if they run up and try and get set up, I can sneak up behind them. So he's probably going to jump back real quick, right? Let me get behind this guy.
Enemy heavy spot.
Oh, he sailed underneath the biolab there. Okay, they have infantry running through here. If I set up in this position, I can probably watch them run out. I don't know if they're going to be running from this way, though. Possibly. I think they're most likely going to be coming from this direction, but there's every chance I'm going to get flanked here. So let me pull out. We have an infiltrator hacking their air vehicle terminal there. I can cover him. Incoming infantry from within the biolab. He's on the way. Hey, 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 hey. That's not fair. Alright, we do have our medical kit. We don't need it right now, but we do have the med kit that we inserted into. So that's useful. And take out that claymore. Those shots certainly made me appear on their mini-maps. If they're nearby, they are nearby. I should have pulled back. I should have pulled back and healed my med kit, but I didn't. Well, not bad. Not a bad run right there. 887 experience points. Okay, so now we're going to change spawn. Let's see where our nearest spawn is. We can start here. Doesn't look like we have a proper siege going just yet. We do have a few NC. Oh yeah, we do. We've got a few NC right in there, teleporting in. So let's spawn here because it's probably closest to the teleporter. Players like to set up sunderers right next to the teleporter room, and this teleporter should teleport us directly into the biolab. So if you're curious about how biolab fights work, that's how it works. Let me just put an exclamation real quick. Anytime there's a biolab, there's going to usually be satellite bases. In this case, we have the Alatum Botany Wing. There's also the Alatum Research Lab and the Alatum Broadcast Hub. Each of these bases has a teleporter. Each of these satellite bases has a teleporter that leads to another teleporter, of course, inside the biolab. And then from here, you can attack all the capture points. Of course, as you just saw, there's also a ramp right here, an elevator or whatever you want to call them, fast transit. Quick jump pads, so you can jump to the landing pads here and attack from there as well. There's probably another one, because here's a landing pad right here. There's probably another such jump pad, probably on this platform, or maybe on this platform, but those will probably lead right there as well. I'm not sure if this base has one, but if it does, it'll be right there and probably lead to that. So anyway, those are the different ways that you can attack a biolab, and I think maybe 1 or 2 biolabs in the game have teleporters that lead directly into the biolab from beneath it. So I'm not 100% certain on that one, but usually that's how these things work. Okay, so now here we are. And of course, going forward in future episodes, I won't have to spend time explaining that stuff, but if anybody's interested in how that works, because it is definitely something that's pretty confusing and is not readily explained in the game for newer players. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to move forward and see if we can find something that we can do here. So they're attacking us from above. I can probably just cross into this building and be okay. Yep, maybe. We got this right here. Enemy heavy spotted, they said. That's me. Target down. Oh, and then I got attacked from behind. I didn't do too good shooting him. Really wish I had the EM1. That is my preferred LMG. I've got to get used to the Gauss saw. I've been using the EM1 a lot on my main account, so getting used to this gun's kick is going to take me a few fights. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport back in there again. Spawn at this very, very, very pink Sunderer. Running out. I'm going to run into the this building from here. Hope I don't get spotted and shot from above, because light assaults love to play around in these fights. Very difficult for me to spot people in this high contrast environment. Okay, looks like we're capturing point D. This building seems secure. I'm going to move up. I want to stay indoors as much as possible. Alright, I was able to get one target. Got myself surrounded though. Alright, so that's where point D is. Or A. That's where point... No, that is point D. So it looks like we have the most direct route over to point D. One thing I might consider trying is something with a closer range weapon, like a light assault. This here is a grand weapon for biolab fights. The AF-19 Mercenary. Yes, please. I love this gun. This is a good gun. Alright, so last time I ran out this way, right? Now I could fly. I have a jetpack. I might actually do that because it looks like there's a fight going on this upper level. And then it was through here that we can get to point D. But perhaps instead of running straight into point D, I'm going to jump onto the roof and see if we can spot TR from flanking positions. Purposely taking the long way around. Be very careful. Yes, we can see TR moving around down there, and I'm being fired at, so I've been spotted. No problem. We'll pull back, make myself invisible. Not actually invisible in the way an infiltrator will, but I mean just not visible to the opposition there. Target down. With a headshot. Yeah, it's pretty easy to land headshots when you're above them like this. Target down. Light Assault is a great class to play in biolabs because you can do cool stuff like hanging out on these rooftops and they have no idea where you are, and you can hang out right here on the top of this tower and you're nice and covered for the most part. So we gotta be careful. Okay, that target is down. But be careful when you fire because you do show up on the minimap, so that kind of gives them a bit of an idea of where you are. Speaking of showing up on the minimap, alright, I dealt a lot of damage to that guy right there. Gotta be careful. I see Chevron down there. Okay, there's somebody off in this direction. There he is. Dang, he's got a shotgun. Okay, if I had spotted him just a little bit sooner and lined up my shot, it would have been better. Yeah, he's got that jetpack. So Light Assault came up and attacked me there. We do have A and D. I'm going to spawn again at this Sunder as a Light Assault. Oh, this is not the Sunderer. I thought it was. Wait, where are we? This is not where I wanted to be. Whatever. Let's see if we can find this spawn position's way into the base. It looks like it's got one of these covered areas right here where normally a Sunderer could get parked right there. We do have elevators in this area. Just gonna jetpack up to it and then zoop. And I like to look forward and hold space because it makes you go up a little bit faster, even if you don't have a jetpack. Okay, so this is a different position that we're going to be attacking from. It's not where I thought it was. I'm not familiar. Oh, actually, yeah, we're okay. I can run through here. And I can get back onto the roof where I originally started my onslaught. Looking around, making sure we don't see anybody on these rooftops here. Pulling up into this spot. Like last time. Good thing we started this jetpack. It makes things a lot easier in these biolab fights. Alright, now I'm going to look around for chevrons to fire at on the ground. There are some targets down there. I can at least mark them. Looks like they've got a max or something out there. I'm going to send a frag grenade over there, see if we can nail him. I don't want to get caught by somebody up here with a shotgun again, because that would be silly.
Enemy max.
He's got an engineer healing him. Kind of want to go down there and just pound that engineer. Okay, I gotta move. I fired too much from that position, so I've got to change positions. I'm gonna move over here so I don't get caught. There's some targets coming from this direction. Dang. It's very easy to get flanked in those positions. Alright, so that's not where I want to be. I want to be over here. Oh, alert ended? Okay, that's good. This is where I want to spawn, right here, at this Sunderer. This one leads right to the teleporter. So let's see. We're about even in numbers here at this position. There's one Vanu. 1% Vanu at that fight. Alright, so this is where I wanted to spawn. And where's the teleporter? There's the teleporter room, and there's the door. Okay, so we spawn here, and we go to the front of the Sundy, and here's the door. Okay. Pop in. There's not a lot of NC coverage on those rooftops, so I've got to be extra careful whenever I take to them. But I do like this route, so we're going to take this route again. I think I saw somebody in there. Oh yeah. Target down. Jumping down because I think they spotted me. Whoop. Okay. Alright, I'm being shot at from behind. Gonna jump over here. Call for a heal. Got the heal. Alright, we're being spawn camped. Look at all those skull and crossbones on the minimap there. So this is not the best position to be in right now. Maybe I can run in here. Okay, take this way up. There's a max right there. He's gonna fire on me for sure. Later, sucker. Later. Oh! He shot me with his pistol. I thought he jumped over the ledge, but okay. That's fine. So we can attack from here. We could start here again. I like starting here, but they are spawn camping that area. Oh, I'm being rezzed. And down we go. But we did give that medic some experience, so that's good. Alright, so I don't think there's a whole lot that I can do right here. Gonna get rezzed again, and down again. I want to look at the map, so next time I get rezzed, I'm going to decline it. We have a Sunderer setting up over here. We're gonna let that Sunderer spawn, or deploy, and then we're gonna spawn there. Then we're gonna head up the elevator. Go ahead and deploy. There we go. Spawning here. Now, I'd like to head up the elevator, which I think is in this direction. Yes, it is. Just using the mini-map as guidance. Alright, now we're going to hold spacebar and really rock it up here. There's a target. Whoa, whoa. Why, Scythe? Why? What business have you here? Oh, there's two sides here. Okay, so it's difficult for us to even get in at this point. But we do have this Sunderer still. We'll fall back. Now sometimes I would like to go Stalker or Infiltrator, but I don't have the necessary equipment on this account's Infiltrator to do what I would like to do at this spot. Now we're going to teleport in here. See what we can do. For most part, we're getting just spawn camped by the TR right now. And biolab fights tend to be like that, so we might just leave this fight. In fact, yeah, I'm not too keen on the idea of just getting spawn camped for about an hour. But it is the only really big fight going on. We have a smaller fight over here. 1 to 12 to 1 to 12 fight. I might just fall back to the warp gate, pull a Reaver, fly out here, and see if there's anything that I can do. There's a defensive request off in this area. Over here by Xenotech Labs. With a 1 to 12 fight happening near Regent Rock Garrison. Yeah. There's not a whole lot actually happening here that is appealing to me. Again, I don't really feel like being spawn camped. That's just how biolabs are designed. It turns out that way a lot of the time because there's one teleporter, and then there's one spawn room. So whoever is defending is just going to camp that spawn room a lot of the time. And to me, that's not that fun. So we're going to redeploy as engineer.
I'll get you fixed, I'll patch you up.
Actually, let me give this one more shot. Oh, that's a laser sight. That's not TR tracers. Auto turret is firing on somebody there. That's good. I'm gonna come up here real quick and through here. Zoop. Okay. Oh well, I got a kill. That's good. That's better than just redeploying. Also, I got a ribbon for the AF-19 mercenary, so that's extra experience that we earned there. 791 experience for the service ribbon. Yeah, you tend to want to go for those ribbons, and we'll explain those in a future episode. I don't really want to go into it right now because we're kind of in the middle of an episode, and not as many people will get benefit from that. I'm going to decline this res and spawn here because this is what I was planning on doing as engineer, and we're going to get a little bit of Reaver play in. I'm not sure how successful this is going to be. Again, this is just one of the things that I like to do with a Reaver is to go scout out new bases. Also, we're getting some daytime now. That's pretty good. Double check to make sure I'm actually recording. Again, it's one of those things that I've just gotten into the habit of doing, so I don't really remember if I've actually done it yet. Alright, so, alright, that's right. We've got some certifications in our Reaver now. That's good. Fire suppression 2, auto repair, and high-speed airframe. I like it. Okay, so let's pull this, and let's look over here. Small fight going on in this direction. Gonna afterburn over there. Oh, I must have got the double capacity afterburners. Like I said, it's been quite a while since I actually spent those cert points, although you probably just recently saw the spending certs video. So, first things first, let's take a look at the sky. I don't think there's a lot going on in the sky out here, just because this fight is so small. Not much in the way of targets I can actually hit over here, so no problem. Alright, so we can fly back in the direction of that biolab and see if we can nail those sides or see a scythe. But we know they have friends, so we've got to be careful.
Eyes on a BS side.
Great, this guy's good. No bueno. Yeah, you can tell when a player is good by the way they react to just hearing your engines. He didn't need to see me on the minimap. He might have, but I'm pretty sure he just heard my engines and immediately turned toward me. So we've got Zervin amp station over here. We've got another spawn point in this direction. This fight seems to be getting a little bigger. No, it's not. It's still 1 to 12 to 1 to 12. Perhaps signing in right after the servers came back up wasn't the best idea. Well, I mean, it wasn't a bad idea. But it seems to have produced a situation where the only real good fight going on here during non-Primetime, it's like almost noon on a Tuesday, so not a lot of people playing, and the servers have just recently come back up. The result is that there's only one really good fight going on, and it's at Alatum, which is basically a spawn camp, as most biolab fights tend to be. So, what do you do in this situation? Well, you realize that sometimes Planetside is not going to always give you, you realize that Planetside is not going to always give you the fights that you want, the fights that you need. It's a sandbox. Sometimes that kind of thing just doesn't come up. Those situations aren't always available. So what do you do in this situation? You log off for a bit, you do something else, you come back later. So that's what we're going to do. Don't get frustrated with this because, again, it is a sandbox shooter. And I do like to call Planetside a sandbox because you make your own fun in this game. Although there are objectives and things like that, only some players find the objectives fun. Some players like to just farm and spawn camp. Some players like to do like flash races. Some players like to lead. Some players like to follow. Some players like to build bases. Some players like to go solo infiltrator and hack things or do stalker play. You make your own fun, which is why I tend to call this a sandbox, almost like an open world sandbox, although not in, it's kind of difficult to describe it in that way, but it is sort of sandbox-like. Anyway, it's a sandbox. The situation isn't always going to be one that's favorable or one that gives you the situation that you find most fun. And in that case, you simply log off and come back later, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not anything to get frustrated with. In fact, you may find yourself even less frustrated if you just log off at those points and come back at another time where you are in a situation where you will have more fun. So anyway, that will do it for this particular session. I hope you folks enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you folks next time.